What is going on, beautiful people? I am Wes, and thank you for tuning in to Chat Wes here on YouTube. My original channel is A Connection TV. So if you're seeing me on A Connection TV, watch this full video on Chat Wes. And if you're seeing me here on Chat Wes, thank you for coming by. I've decided to streamline my channels so that myself is on one channel, my Mona Simone character is on another channel, and everything that's under the sun is on A Connection TV still. But, you know, YouTube's algorithm encourages the creators, or actually forces the creators, to streamline their videos and create niches. Whatever. Anyways, I'm a jack of all trades and I like to do it all, but that's not what YouTube tells you to do. I wanted to do this video because I am into film. I am into television. I love to consume. And I have practically every single online streaming platform there is. And I always go to the movies, and I don't know, the movies are just my thing. So I went to see Wicked, and I think I'm probably part of the 0.9 percentile that just didn't really care for the movie. I know it's horrible. Maybe I'm not a good judge of character or a good judge of film. Actually, I am. I like what I like, and I feel how I feel. Everyone can be on the bandwagon for Wicked for whatever particular personal reason it is for them. But for me, although the film was well made, the acting was incredible, the music was great, the sound and the visual and the special effects all were grade A, I just was bored. And nothing really moved me in the film. But that's me. And that's okay. Okay. Y'all can love the film and y'all can create, you know, get the film millions and millions of dollars, and hopefully it'll become a $1 billion film like Barbie was. And, you know, we had Barbenheimer and now they have Wicked. Although a lot of people don't like Gladiator. So I don't know how well Gladiator is going to do. Worldwide, they're over 300,000, but still, it's not, I don't know. Either way, that's not why we're here. We're here because I had this epiphany and I was watching many of the public, you know, publicity tour promotion stuff that, you know, Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande are doing for Wicked. And I think it was the one she was on View. Cynthia was on The View. And I was watching it and I was like, a lot of these British actors are taking over or have been taken over. And it's like one of those things where you never really know that the actor is British until they speak in their, you know, native tongue, because they can do the American accent really, really well. And you never know that they're British. So in my mind, I'm like, these are actors. They can act. Cynthia Erivo has been in many productions. And, you know, I'm like, could I see her as Storm? When Cynthia comes on screen, she gives us like regal presence, right? She's very poised, she's well-spoken, and she fits the bill aesthetically, visually, in my mind, right? And so I was watching her on The View and I'm like, could she do Storm? You know, the Fox universe has gotten Storm incorrect in terms of like live action Storm from the Xmen. And could she do Storm? I honestly wanted Michaela Cole to play Storm. When Michaela Cole was listed as a cast member of Black Panther 2, in my mind, I'm like, this is Storm. This is her. Lupita Nyong'o can do Storm. Denai Guerrera could do Storm. Lashana Lynch could do Storm. Like, Marvel has a cast of beautiful chocolate sisters that could have already been Storm. And so I'm like, who else is left to play this role? Who could really embody Storm and bring Storm to our cinema screens? A chocolate, brown tone, regal, facial structure, strong facial structure type of woman. I am mistress of the elements. You know, all of that. So I'm just like, who could do that? And I was watching, you know, Cynthia Erivo, and I'm like, maybe she could do it. She just went through flight training. She can make it happen. And so I created this post on my YouTubes, plural, and let's see where we're at right now. So according to my post an hour ago on my A Connection TV YouTube, 42 people voted and 57% said yes, and 26% said no, and 17% said we want a different actress. So that's 43% in favor of no and 57% in favor of yes. Then when I look at the comments, one viewer says, absolutely not. I hope they aren't crazy enough to cast her. She will ruin the character, and her personality off screen is truly annoying. Then another user says, no, Kevin Feige wouldn't risk another Brie Larson. I'm thinking Kiki Lane or Jodie Turner-Smith. Another user says, no. And then another user says, I can see it. So then I'm like, wow, like, it's so divisive. Wow, what's going on? And then when I go into further looking at Cosby Show 7, this person stated, or any other actresses on the Women King. My biggest gripe with Cynthia is she isn't likable, and her behavior off cam affects the movies. Recently during Wicked promos, she went off on fans for the fan edit poster. I'm surprised that didn't affect Wicked's box office. I know most went off the strength of the play in Ariana Grande. So then I posted this on my Instagram. Let's see what the Instagram has to say. We have one user saying, absolutely not. We have another user saying, I could see it. Another person saying, I could see it. She would be too short to be Aurora, but possibly the best version on Storm on film. Another user says, no, hell no. Another user says, I would boycott that movie. Another user says, I think so too. But the fans are very picky. They want a woman of African descent, and her stats need to match Cynthia. Can definitely play her though, without a problem. Interesting. So then I'm like, dang, do I have this wrong? Can she not play the role? Jodie Turner-Smith, she's a cool actress. She's chocolate. She was in Queen and Slim, and I hated that film to death. And I've not seen her in anything else. I didn't watch all of The Acolyte. I didn't watch The Agency. I didn't watch After Yang. I've not seen any of her other films. I've watched just about everything that Cynthia Erivo has been in, so I know her work. Lashana Lynch would have been a go-to. Lupita Nyong'o would have been. Denai Guerrero would have been fantastic for me. Florence Kasumba, that is Storm. But Michaela Cole, because she hadn't at the time been in any of the Marvel films, I was thinking that she would be it. But we don't have a Storm yet. And there's a rumblings of, Black Panther 3 coming. Denzel Washington said that, he's getting a role. Ryan Coogler is apparently writing something special for Denzel, and I have to say, I think it would be cool to see Denzel in the movie. Does he have an African accent? Can he make one? Is he going to be based in Africa? What is he going to be? Is he going to be one of the spirits of, the gods of Wakanda? Like, what is Denzel Washington going to do in this film? I hope he's not a villain. I hope that he is a part of the growth of the young boy T'Challa. That would be amazing. They definitely need to age up T'Challa, and we definitely need to recast. Maybe he goes into a time warp hole and then comes back and he's older. I don't know. But we need a Storm, and I would love to see one. And I don't know if we necessarily need her to premiere in Black Panther 3. I think that would be fitting. But if we can see her before then, that would be dope. Can you imagine Storm in the major crossover film that the Avengers are going to be a part of? For me, though, if I had it my way, I honestly really don't care who plays Storm. I just want her to be chocolate. I want her to be regal. I want her to have poise, presence, and exude what Storm is. And I don't want Storm to be a weak link. Every time Storm comes on, even in the Xmen 97, they made her weak. In the final battle against the villain, she didn't have a moment to shine. They made her weak. They made her get captured and held by tentacles. I was over it. Rogue had her moment. Even Jubilee had her moment. Rogue was definitely it for me. But I'm tired of her of Marvel making weakening Storm. She's an Omega level mutant. And I just, for whatever reason, I feel like whenever we get the real life Storm, they're going to throw her in a closet, have her be weak with her claustrophobic, phobia thing. And she's going to be knocked out. And then we're going to get through the whole film, and then she's going to come back and do some wind magic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they always play her, and it's annoying. It's really, really annoying. Storm's Storm's solo episode in X-Men 97 was okay. But I still feel we haven't gotten like the real Storm. And however or whoever plays her, I just want Storm to be magic personified. Power personified. An Omega level mutant. That's what I want Storm to be. Don't take her powers away half the freaking movie and then she gets it back at the end and doesn't even really have a moment to shine. Don't make her winded after doing one hurricane. You know what I'm saying? Like, she needs to be a boss. And I want that. I really want that. And honestly, you guys have spoken. A lot of you don't really see Cynthia Erivo in the role, but whoever Ryan Coogler gets, I'm assuming that Ryan Coogler is going to have a hand in this. I want her to be amazing. Period. And I don't even think Brie Larson's Captain Marvel had like a weak moment. When she came into the battlefield up against Thanos, she was handed. And then, a flub, whatever. But she was in there. Like, I could just imagine Storm being a part of that. Scarlet Witch, she was powerful. And, when she was going against Doctor Strange, she was powerful. Then she got crushed by a mountain. But those are moments where we saw these amazing characters being strong. Maturity throughout the film. I want that for Storm. And I think we should get that for Storm. I'm curious to know, though, who do y'all want to play Storm? Is it not Cynthia Erivo? Is it Kiki Lane? Is it Jodie Turner-Smith? Or is it the new chick on Reasonable Doubt? I'm just starting to get into her. It's a great show. Really is a good show. But I'm still on episode 1. I need to catch up. But anyways, leave your comments below and let me know, who do you think should play the live version of Storm? Yes, because we do not want Halle Berry back and we do not want the other chick. Okay? Anyways, leave your comments below. Deuces.